Hey guys, Jason20W here. I had a couple of people message me and ask me about what I'm talking about on the pin for these 2.5 classic transmissions. And what I am talking about is this is the main shaft, right? That the clutch right there rides on. Okay, well, this is inside there like that, right? Okay. Well, you take that out of there, set that aside, right? And you see that pin right there, okay? That little pin is what holds this gear to this main shaft, right? Well, what happens is when you put the 3.3 engines in, this little pin breaks, right? And then this gear will just spin on this shaft. So what you do is you knock this pin out, right? And then you find yourself an Allen wrench, you know, something like that or whatever, something that's going to fit tight. Let's see here. Something that fits tight inside there, right? Then you take epoxy and get epoxy down in there. You can put epoxy on the Allen wrench too and shove it in there, you know. And then get epoxy glue on the back side there. And then let that cure, right? And then another thing that I do is I'll take a piece of heat shrink tubing and put it around all along here, right? And then heat shrink that. The stuff that's got the adhesive in it's even better, right? Put it on there, let that cure up, and then I'll take and put super glue on the outside of that, right? And I have never ever had an issue with this after that. At least for me, that is. So you don't have to do the heat shrink and the glue on the outside if you don't want to. You can take epoxy, put it down in the hole, take and push the pin in, and then put epoxy over here and over here, and then let it cure. I just add that heat shrink tubing around this, and then super glue on the outside, just, for extra sake, But other than that, these transmissions hold up pretty good. I mean, obviously, they're not going to be anything like the newer style transmissions like that are put in the E-Maxes or the newer 3.3 T-Maxes, but it will stand up a lot better. So, why this seems like it's freaking zoomed way in, but it's not. So, thought that I would just make a quick video explaining that and what you should do. So, yeah. Um, like I said, I'm trying to make more content and whatnot, and I had a couple of questions, so I figured that I would go ahead and make a video and address that. So anyways, please rate, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you guys in another one.